Hello, everybody. Mr. Blake back here with another video. Today, I'll be doing a Mr. Blake's. How do I put this? I'm gonna call this the state of the channel address. Kind of long, but once I get into the topic, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Today, basically, what we're talking about is where I've been, why I haven't done as much content, and everything that's going behind the scenes, and all the other stuff. First thing I just want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what this channel was mainly done when I started doing putting out videos back in 2020. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. People know how much I love Yu-Gi-Oh, but also people who play Yu-Gi-Oh who know me who knows Yu-Gi-Oh know it's not the same. Konami's not the same. Yu-Gi-Oh's not the same. The community's not the same. Yu-Gi-Oh! And also, if I sound different, my voice is kind of messed up right now. I'm going through a cold. But I needed to put this video out because people were wondering why I haven't put a video out. This is my video being put out. I've had a bunch of videos that I could have put out. Okay, I'm going to say it like this. I didn't feel like the quality was there. I felt like it was just me rambling. A lot of videos about format, and I was doing a lot of reactions. I realized, let me do this during a live stream, because then I can actually edit it better, clip it better, actually make it shorter, because some of these were like an hour long for like a 10-minute video. Just me talking and breaking down stuff, just reacted. Um, but yeah, what are my feelings about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Konami? Two separate things. My feeling about Yu-Gi-Oh is I still love it, but it's not my number one game anymore. Now that would be Pokemon, and I'm gonna discuss Pokemon in a little bit. I still love the game. I still think Yu-Gi-Oh has some of the best gameplay because of how you're able to interact on your opponent's turn. But I think now it's got to the point where decks are being power crept too quickly, where it's like if you don't have a certain amount of money, it's like, and to me money doesn't matter in a sense because I know how to budget stuff where I could be like, let me buy a card. Like if I was to buy like say if I would actually play this format and buy Fire King Snake Eyes, I would know, okay, get the Fire King cards, get the Snake Eye cards. Fire King cards come with a structure deck. Snake Eye cards popular is what, $40, $35, $90 for three. Okay, cool, that's cheap. It's relatively cheap in a sense where it's like, okay, I can pick up three, boom, PayPal paying for it. But then you got to start thinking about the other cards. Deal Bell Star, I could probably trade for that. I got a friend who's willing to trade me a Deal Bell Star. I'm like, boom, go. That's golden. Now I need some wallets. My local has a wallet for about $90, $95. I can sell some cards. Hopefully get some store credit. Cheapen that up. That's one. Get two more, right? Bonfires is where it's like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna be able to get bonfire three at a time, like all three at once. I'm about to be like, all right, cool. How much is that? $95. Okay. Look for Mark Watts. Look at Mark Watts' look each day. Know what day I get paid. Know, okay, all right, this week I can spend $200. Let me buy two bonfires. Let me buy a bonfire and a wallet. But you can play a third on a budget, in my opinion. But it but the issue with Yu-Gi-Oh is it's just not fun to play anymore. Outside, like when it comes to competitive, and competitive are always like, oh, you should be playing competitive to win, of course. But you also want to be having fun, and it's like mirror matches are fun when you're able to play them, but like when you're not able to play them, it becomes in a sense a little more challenging because what happens is you understand that certain game states are going to happen if you don't have certain cards. It's like you have to pay. You're paying to play. You're not even paying to win. You're just paying to play. And that's the issue number one. It's not the cards itself. It's the economy around just not just Yu-Gi-Oh but life. Like when rent's going up, electric bills going up, cable bills going up. I can't be putting $1,000 into a hobby. Even though there are other decks, like, of course, if people know me, I play Floaters, I play Scarecrow. Those are my top two decks I'm known for. And Marissa, those are my top two to three decks I'm known for. Like, I like playing rogue decks. I don't mind playing a meta deck if it's like not like the most popular deck. I'm Brandon right now. I'm learning to play Brandon. But it's like even playing Brandon in this format, it's like I'm getting better at Brandon. It's like in the work playing Brandon, Fire King just waxes this deck. Play the voiceless voice. Look, it's like you have to in a sense play Fire King. Even my guy Rogue here, he's playing a budget build. I'm like, okay, I want to play a budget build. I want Poplars. Poplars makes the deck a little better, and you can't say it don't. Even if you only have one bonfire, even DL Bellstar, I got original Sinful Sins. It's like I got some of these cards were cheap or traded. I got a lot of trades in a sense. But the biggest thing is like it's going to these tournaments. It's like okay, I have to travel to a region. Some of these regions are not closed down, and then the timing is like that. It used to be I could take an Amtrak at night or early in the morning, get there, Greyhound early in the morning. Now it's like if I'm going to a tournament, I have to, of course, see if anybody I'm close to who also plays Yu-Gi-Oh is going. Make sure gas money and all that. But it's like the economy of it is just not good because regionals is expensive to go to for a tournament day. I get to go to WCQ. You don't get a chance to go to Worlds. Unlike in like Pokemon, where if you win a regional, and I'm gonna discuss how Yu-Gi-Oh Pokemon tournament structures are different a little bit, but when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, like it's not as fun as it used to be. It's not as fun as it used to be. Like, and that's the sad part I've realized. The game's not as fun as it used to be anymore. Like, it's not as fun as it used to be. It's sped up too fast. The power creep is disgusting. The economy of the United States and the world is just like saying, if you play a budget deck, but you're gonna have to play a whole lot better, or you just play a locals. And I've came to the realization I'm about to play a locals. I can't like how you put it. Reasonably say I'm going to go to regionals. I'm going to regionals if it's within driving distance or like transportation, train or bus distance. But or remote though. Sometimes I like doing that as long as my internet is not, walking that day. Or I just play in locals and I just know that I'm mainly playing Yu-Gi-Oh for the love of it. Cause you're not gonna make this a career. There's no career playing Yu-Gi-Oh. But now the other thing I want to talk about is Pokemon. Why I left why I'm playing Pokemon. Before I talk about Pokemon, I do want to know that I will still be making Yu-Gi-Oh content, but it won't be the traditional me put out a video. It might be me reacting to a video, older videos, discussing videos, and during live streams. And I will be live streaming. I'll discuss that in a little bit as well. But the main thing I want to let people know is this channel is still going to be the same channel, but I will not be doing any more traditional Yu-Gi-Oh content. The only content of Yu-Gi-Oh you might see me do is a ban list video and the occasional marker watch, but if this channel from now on, and I want to discuss this, and I want to state this right now before I get into it, will be majority Pokemon, and I'm gonna discuss why Pokemon. Back in June of 2023, I got to a point where I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh, right? That ban list came out. I think it was during White Sands, Philadelphia. It might have been the end of May. Yeah, whatever White Sands, Philadelphia was. Whenever that ban list happened, and I saw those cards get hit, mentally I was out of Yu-Gi-Oh. And that was the beginning of, like, I didn't know that was the last time me going to that local for Yu-Gi-Oh until the last time I went to that locals. I went to the locals 2 more times after that. It was June. It was the weekend before the ban list was to come into effect. After that, I just had I wouldn't say my love of Yu-Gi-Oh disappeared, but I was trying to see what was on the other side. And at this time, Pokemon they lifted their whole COVID vaccine. You know that BS. That's not BS, but the whole mandate. Plus, if people don't realize, Pokemon was my first card game I got into. Not Yu-Gi-Oh. Pokemon back in 1999. As a 7-year-old kid, I got into Pokemon first. I didn't get into Yu-Gi-Oh to 2000, mid 2002. It was right. It was it was the summer 2002. It was right after I graduated, or I graduated from 5th grade. Is when I got to Yu-Gi-Oh. But Pokemon, I got back into it. I've always thought Pokemon was a little slow because originally when I got back into Pokemon was 2019. Their Cosmic Eclipse just came out, it was Hidden Fates. Cosmic Eclipse hadn't came out yet. Yeah, and that was the fun. I was gonna come back into it, but I still learned the game, and I realized the game hadn't changed as much except you don't tackle your first turn. Whatever, cool. You draw a card. Like, cause when I came back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I realized you don't tackle your first turn. You don't draw your first turn. You start with 5 cards. Pokemon, you start with 7. Draw a card. You can't play a support on your first turn. You can't tackle your first turn if you're going first. I'm like, all right, cool, got it. I was playing Pokemon, I was getting used to it. The first actual deck I picked up when I got back was the Mew VMAX League Battle deck. Fell in love with it. Like it was just easy to pick up. Then and I started building some other decks after. I was like, when I realized how cheap Pokemon was, and the community was good. It was a great community. Pokemon has an excellent community for where I'm at now. There's only a few people you don't like, but that's the life. You're not gonna like everybody you meet. The biggest thing that made me want to go over to Pokemon is once I realized the pricing structure. Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do cash. It was Takahashi. Before he it was Kazuki Takahashi. That I want to say that's just the creator of Yu-Gi-Oh. I want to say I don't want to follow his name. I'm not sure if he did want to do what was it cash pricing, but I do know this. Like Yu-Gi-Oh would be a lot better if it did have cash pricing. It would give a lot more players incentives. Even though it might be the same 32 players that keep winning cash, it's like, but it will help players who are not considered as good, who don't play as much, to practice a lot more, to get better, to actually want to invest in this game, to put time and effort into this game. But it's like, okay, the main thing I want to say, main thing when I looked at Pokemon was, because there were people that would say, "Oh, the cash prize needs to go up. Only $5,000 for." Oh, wait, so you get $5,000 for winning? and then they announced that everything was doubling, and now instead of like top 32 get 500 and get 1,000. I'm like, what? And I was like, what? $1,000 for just top 32ing, and then and at international championships, top 64 gets 2,000. I'm like, wait, top 64 gets $2,000. And I'm thinking in my head, Pokemon's not that hard to get into. It's not a hard game. The tricky thing is knowing what deck to pick, because you're playing a card game where you're playing with a mana system, in a sense, an energy cost system, where you have to have energy to attack. Your Pokemon get knocked out by weakness. You there's no one turn knockouts unless you're playing certain decks that can just like damage your Pokemon without attacking them. And you're thinking in my head, okay, Pokemon, this might be the time to actually come back into Pokemon. It was like, because I thought about it in 2020, because they're in that turtle format of 2019. That and tournaments towards the end of 2022. Crazy enough, I did hate tournament format when before Shizu cards. I did not hate tournament format. Post the Shizu cards, I was nope. Uh, Cactera format, I didn't hate Cactera format. I just hated that everyone was only thinking about the zone lock. I'm like, Cactera has a lot more. I just like taking cards out of your opponent's extra deck. But when I play Cactera, but it got to the point where people just wanted to do the most degenerate stuff, and it's like, and take the fun out of it, because it's like you know you can win other ways. Like you don't gotta win the cheapest way, but it's like a win's a win. But then when I looked at Pokemon, I mean, of course everybody wants to win, but it's like the pace of the game wasn't as fast, but it was still fast. But whether I could beat you one turn, there was times where I would play a best of three, and it'd be like 40-minute rounds, and I'd be done in 15 minutes. I go get me something to eat, go to the bathroom, do what I gotta do, go for a walk, listen to some music, do some homework. It was like, yeah, and that was the crazy part about it. It was got to the point where I realized I still like talking about the meta, understanding the meta, and watching that. But playing, I rather play Pokemon, understand how to play Pokemon, do understand the meta in Pokemon. I still care for Yu-Gi-Oh, but playing Yu-Gi-Oh right now, even this time when I talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, I'm just like, I am not interested. I have no interest in it. No interest in it. Like, and that's the thing about it. It's like I have no interest in it. It's like it was Pokemon. This channel, this main channel that this video's gonna go up on, it's gonna be mostly focused on Pokemon. I will put up some videos of me playing with like whatever deck. Me, it was like, oh, how to play Chip Out, how to beat certain matches. Sometimes you it's gonna be like the ins and outs of, for say, Chip Pal, Rogue Moon, and all that. It's like, and all that. Boom. It's like you have that. You got those matchups. You got that understand fight. It's like, boom. Okay, that's some of the content. Marker watches, deck profile. Like when I was doing on the Yu-Gi-Oh channel, where I was talking about like how my locals went. But Pokemon logos and Yu-Gi-Oh logos are different. Pokemon logos, people just go there to play. There's no like actual tournaments, week to week Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. Like Yu-Gi-Oh only has tournaments. You go there, you pay to play. There's no like, oh, I play before and I leave after, because you get no packs. Like Pokemon's like, oh, come free, the Pokemon League and all that. But I'll be discussing what I like. It's gonna be no weekly stuff, but it's like if there's like a challenge or a couple out do, it's like here's my tournament I went to this week. Oh yeah, was it a few weeks ago? I went undefeated playing Rogue Moon for the first time. Like, I beat a father and son who really were new to the game, and this, the local kid who plays his nice serious Zimwork deck, and honestly, he had me on the ropes. And if he didn't tell me that he had boss in hand, he would have won. Because I wouldn't have dig for the Iona to the bottom, and yep, I was able to knock him out. Couldn't do anything. He whiffed, bossed up, just gave. And honestly, that's what I'm gonna be doing a lot more Pokemon content on the main channel. My secondary channel, those Pokemon for Pokemon might be when I put my live streams on, my clips, my like shorts. I might put all that stuff on the second channel. I will still be doing pack openings. I will be doing 25 days of Pac-Man. I'm gonna do it this year, but I didn't feel motivated. And that was the main thing too about why I was gone for so long. I didn't feel motivated to put out videos. And now I'm gonna get to the juicy stuff. People wondered why they haven't seen me on Master Swag King's channel. I guess this is not. I'm not bashing this. This is the tourism can. I just want to get this out there that people understand. I have no. There's no issue between him and I that I am aware of. But I need to get this out that people understand. There's been a shift in how he does his content. I have no issue with that. That's your channel. You do what you do what you do. But I have the right to be like, nah, I'm good. A while back, if this is the reason why you don't see me on his channel as much, it is there's some people, WZ, Majestic, Michael, Walter, that be in the chat, Cole, that be noticing that I'm not on certain video, certain live streams, and I will tell you why I'm not on certain live streams. Because I told him a while back, I don't really have an interest in this politics stuff. Comic book stuff, yeah. But I think he took that as, I'm not sure how he took it, but from my perspective, whatever way he took it, he was like, all right, cool, I'm just keep him here. The way he treated, like the way he's doing what he did to the older people to the people now. It's like he's rotating people out. Saying, "Oh, I can just find new people," and that's how his mentality was. He said this in the older video. Oh, it's like if you leave, I can just find new people. And from the way I've talked to him and understood him, I don't know if he knows how to have friends. And the reason I want to say this, the reason I want to say it in that specific way, because I've seen him talk about friends and the way he treats them. He doesn't really treat nobody's really his friend from what I've seen. From what I've seen, from what I've heard, because his actions and his words sometimes don't line up, and you can agree to disagree. From what I'm saying, from my point of view, is I'm not sure if there's a rift between us. I might have said something that might offend him, but the thing is, he's not a person that likes conflict. He's not a person that likes conflict. If you go at him and he's like, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'm not gonna, it's like if you tell him the truth about something, sometimes he goes in one ear after the other. There's sometimes I'll be talking on the podcast. He ain't listening. That pisses me off. Dude, it's like, what are you doing? You want this podcast, but I told you at the same time, you don't care about this stuff anymore. Like you do, but you can say, but it's like, it's your channel. You can do whatever you want on your channel. I'm saying, if you want to have a production channel, sometimes you have to know when to let stuff go. You have to know sometimes maybe I should not talk about this stuff here. You do live streams. Like when I start live streaming sports, you anime, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, that stuff, cartoons, all that stuff's gonna be on live stream because then I can convert that to videos. Sometimes you don't gotta do a 20-minute video talking about something. We can just convert whatever we did in live stream right into the video, and that's the thing about it too. Like, of course I want to start a sports channel, but the issue with me is I don't just like talking about one topic, but but I can't be pigeonholed into doing a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't want to be talking about one topic, but then talk about too many topics that don't fit. It's kind of conflict. It's understand. I understand what he's doing, but then the way you're structuring stuff, like I told him, and it's the same thing that I've had me start a new channel where you have clips, you clip them out, and you put them as videos. And the reason, and what I want to say is this: if you only see me on his League of Legends podcast or live streams, more likely that's the only time you're gonna see me on them. Because I've already discussed with him, but he doesn't want to understand. I don't want to do the TCG podcast anymore. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with him and I when we discuss Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. Two different ways. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. Most right now, it has been working. I wanted the podcast one way, he was another way. I communicated that with him. He understood, but he still wants to do it his way. It's his channel. Whatever way he goes in. But I'm like, all right, cool. There's times where he was like, oh, dude, DDG podcast? Nah, I'm good. I'm good tonight. Because mentally, I want to do it the way I want to do it. I'd rather do a video talking about the regional over in Dortmund or the UDS stuff. I'd rather do that. I'd rather get all the information, bring that up, put it in a live stream, or put it in a video. I have nothing nothing but love for MSK Joseph Lab. But I the main content we're gonna be mostly doing League of Legends, the League of Legends streams, and the podcast. Those are two main things. Those are two main things you might only see me on. Because you notice he doesn't have me on the show. Even one of the shows where it was like New Year's Eve show doesn't have me on. I was like, wait a second, it's New Year's Eve. Usually I'm on these shows, you don't have me on. Or you have me on, but bring me in late. Or be like, oh, I didn't mean to send you I sent you the link by accident. Because at that point, you guys start looking at he doesn't want me here anymore. Because his words and his actions don't line up. You gotta be like, all right, cool, gotcha. I got no hate against you. You do what you gotta do, and then you just keep it moving. Because you gotta keep it moving. Because you can't. How you put it? How do I say this? You can't take offense with someone wants to do with. You can't take offense with what someone wants to do with their channel. You can't, because it's their channel. They got the right to do whatever they want. But you also have the right to leave. And I'm talking about the individual that doesn't like to change. You also have the right to leave. That's why This not me saying I'm leaving MSK channel, but don't be surprised if you don't see me in anything but the League of Legends streams. Because it's already been getting to that point. Everybody that's been cool with MSK, like all the four, like all these new people, last 6 months to a year that came in. Comic book nerds, like talk about politics, talk about Twitter stuff that I've been moved on from. Like everything that he's doing now, I was doing back in 2019 on a different channel before him. Like, and that's no knock against him. That's no knock against the people that watch his videos or that are streaming with him. Well, you think about it, he's moved on from a lot of people, and everybody that follows me, that's been following him and I since 2020, he's moved on from Chaos Sanctum. Like think about this. Chaos Sanctum been there since day one. He's moved on from him. Oh, and cause he'll be like, oh, I had him on a video since. You do that because he does that to make it seem like, oh, hey guys, I'm still no. You can still be cool with somebody, but not have him around because the topic you talk about, topic he talk about, don't line. Like you used to do the morning podcast, don't do it anymore. Like even though I mean work, you don't work because he works. MSK works Tuesday mornings, but you can do it on other days. You choose not to have it on, or if you do, you probably have it on Chaos channel. But yeah, that's pretty much where I want to address what's up with me and MSK. There's no ill will against them. We're cool. We still do the content, but yeah, if you tell there's like it's just weird air between it, I don't know. Is it me talking about trying to screw Lennon for too long? Maybe. It's him and Lennon dating and I don't know about it? Maybe. It was like, did I say something that offended him? But he's not good with expressing himself, like in an emotional sense. That's me. If something pissed him off, you won't know until I think you know. You probably would never know. But those are just my 2 cents. If you get any more questions or comments, comment down in the comment section. Of course, I'm gonna go back, try to split this up. First part gonna be about Yu-Gi-Oh slash Pokemon because I kind of go back and forth. In the second half, or I'm gonna clip the other part where I'm talking about MSK in my future because pretty much what the way I want to describe my future is Pokemon content. Mostly me playing Pokemon TCG Live, me be streaming on Twitch. I will not be streaming on YouTube until I become like partnered or I get to 500 subs and they allow me to stream on YouTube full time. I mean, I can probably stream on YouTube now, but I rather just stream on Twitch where I can play music. I can do what I want to do on Twitch. That's me. I'll be streaming on Twitch. I will leave my Twitch down in the comment section, along the description box. Yeah, this not the end of me MSK, but if you wonder why I haven't been on other videos, honestly, I don't have an answer for you. That's something you have to ask MSK, and MSK won't answer that question. Cause I try to ask him, WZ try to ask him, other people try to ask him. He does not like conflict. He'll give you some. Oh, he don't. It's not even a PC answer. He doesn't answer it, and it's like I got no problem. It's like that. Did I say something? Did I offend you? Like, cause sometimes I'll offend people and never realize. Like, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Update. I'll give you another update soon on what my first actual live stream is gonna be going out. People ask me what stream I kick. Probably not. Kick will be only if Twitch doesn't work out. But yeah, Pokemon TCG live streams, reaction videos, just me watching other people's reaction. Not even reactions, but it's like me other watching stuff, discussing it, going over like yeah. The podcast, who I would who I would want to do the podcast with, I'm not sure who, but there is a good. I do have a good sense of how I want to do the TCG podcast. Kind of like uncommon energy. It says talk about two different topics. Do a game or not a game, but like a little segment in the middle where we just talking about like our little pet decks of the week. You know, what deck you think if it got one more card, it probably win like that. But other than that, nothing too much. I just wanted to give you this, channel. Was it the state of channel address? Just, just let them know I'm not dead. I'm still here. I just don't have the drive. I don't even have the energy like to do videos. Cause as soon as I get home, first thing I want to do is either study, and I'm falling behind that again because I'm just constantly studying. But also play a little Pokemon. I just want to go home, play 2, 3 games of Pokemon. Not even League of Legends. I'm, I'll be honest with you on that. I don't really care for League of Legends like that anymore. Like, I think I got into it. It was fun, but it's like it's something for me to do. That's why I do enjoy it. But I like if I like decided to wake up tomorrow and be like I'm not playing League of Legends, I would miss it. I would miss it because part of me do like it, but part of me is like, this. Well, that thank you for watching this state of dress video. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for coming around. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit a like, and that's it. Peace, everybody.